Hey Jessica,
Yes?
it's time for an experiment.
Ooh.
Welcome to Krocks in the Kitchen.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Brian.
Today we're going to be making some almond butter. So when we first got our Vitamix over 6 months ago now, one of the things that I saw we could do was make almond butter. In fact, any kind of nut butter we wanted actually with it. And so I've been wanting to try it out, but we haven't actually done so. And we had a bag of almonds, so we were like, well, let's do it.
Yeah, why not? Let's have a little experiment and see if we can actually make some nut butters here in the Krocks kitchen.
So my goal was to just literally take this 16-ounce bag of almonds and dump it in my Vitamix, turn it on and blend, and it would be great and creamy and wonderful. But then I started reading on the internet, and it's not that simple.
No, it is absolutely not that simple. A lot of the recipes that involve raw nut butters need to have oil added to them. And even the techniques that we found where it basically was like, oh, you know, you can make it, it just takes a good long while. Essentially, the machine is cooking the nuts anyway, and so you're getting the exact same product. It's just that one requires roasting and one doesn't.
Because you're running it for so long that it gets heated up anyway.
And friction.
And that's what releases some of the oils in the nuts and makes it actually blend.
Yeah.
So really, either way you go, we just couldn't figure out how to make raw almond butter, which was our original goal. We like to buy raw almond butter from Trader Joe's normally, and that's what we were trying to replicate at home with our almond butter.
Yes.
And it's basically no salt added, nothing else, just almonds ground up, not roasted, you know, completely raw. So since we figured out we weren't going to be able to do that, if you actually do the raw almonds without adding any oil or roasting them or anything like that, you'll basically get kind of an almond paste.
Yeah.
Which, you know, may work as a substitute if you really want to go that route, but I wanted some creamy almond butter.
Yeah.
And so we decided to go ahead and roast our almonds. So we put them in the oven. What temperature was it?
We put them in the oven at 350 for 10 minutes.
Yes.
Which is a very light roast. You can leave them in up to 15 minutes for a darker roast, but do not let them burn. Almonds become very, very bad and bitter if the oil starts to get to that smoke point and will turn very rancid, which is not a nice thing. Also, rancid oils are really not healthy for you, and you should never consume them.
The almonds do need to cool down before you put them in the blender, and I figured it was just for the recipe's sake, whatever, but it's actually because if it gets too hot, it can melt your Vitamix container.
Yeah.
Which just gave me a whole nother level of anxiety. So we just went ahead and roasted them and let them, they're definitely cool. I mean, they've been cooling for like 20 hours now.
So here's the thing, is that because nuts have fat in them and fat absorbs heat very, very well, they will stay hot for a long time. In fact, your pan will cool faster than the nuts themselves. And if you even transfer them, it'll still continue to heat up whatever thing that you put them into. It's they really, really hold on to the heat very well.
So I think now I'm kind of nervous because we've never done this before. This is live on TV, breaking. If we mess this up, this video may not come out.
Yeah, this could be an epic fail.
So we're gonna grab our Vitamix and then we're gonna blend them up.
Let's do it.
Okay, so you're gonna need a high-speed blender. You don't have to have a Vitamix, that's just the one we have, but we do like this because it comes with a nice tamper, which helps with the blending. If you have just a regular blender, it's not gonna probably do what you need it to do. A food processor might work. We've seen, you know, different kind of results with that as well, so you could try that if you don't have a high-speed blender. So I'm just gonna dump the almonds in. We're using a pound of almonds, although we did eat a couple because here's the thing about making almonds. If you're roasting your own almonds and you're roasting a pound of almonds, it's a dangerous thing because roasted almonds when they first come out of the oven are freaking delicious, and I did not know that before. So that's a dangerous thing for me to know. But we put them all in here, and now I'm just gonna put on my lid and then take this insert out so I can put my tamper in. Now, It basically, you just want to crank it up to full speed, and then you're going to run it for about a minute is what I've read, depending on, you know, how your blender, how it looks. So that's it. Oh wait, I need my headphones. Give me my headphones. Thank you. So I like to wear these for ear protection when I am blending. Don't I look super cool now? All right, are you ready? Okay, that was not what I expected. I expected that I was gonna do it for a minute and it was just gonna be like, wah, almond butter, but it wasn't like that. But I'm not sure if I have almond butter. I'm so confused. I need my spatula. Hold on. Spatula. Okay, and it also like didn't burn my motor out, which I'm really pumped about, because that was one of the things that I was really nervous. But it didn't make that like crazy grind noise that I thought it would make, and I'm just like, I'm kind of confused right now. Okay, it smells delicious. I don't know if it's like butter yet though. It's more pasty. Yeah, it's not really like, I don't know, it's not really buttering for me. Maybe we should let it go longer. So it didn't turn out 100% like I thought it would. I think we may have not roasted the almonds enough, but we were really cautious on the roasting side because we didn't want to burn them or over roast them or anything like that. So let's see if I can get it out. I have my underblade spatula that I have with the Vitamix, and I'm gonna put it into this little jar here. Plop. Plop. So I wanted to compare this to the Trader Joe's almond butter. So you can see the consistency of that almond butter is pretty runny. It has been stirred up quite a bit, but it's still quite runny. So let's compare that to what we ended up with from the Vitamix, which is still quite warm. It still looks spreadable. It's kind of pasty. There's parts of it I feel like that are trying to be more of a butter. But overall, I don't think it looks too bad. You could definitely spread this on a piece of toast and it would definitely, you know, spread pretty good.
Well, that actually turned out better than I expected, especially after it has sat here for just a little bit. It really does look fairly close,
yeah.
Except a little bit different, lighter color, but that's about it. Good job.
The other thing is, this is our first attempt. So
first attempt, yes.
For our first attempt, I'm pretty pleased with it. Okay, so let's try it out.
Yeah.
So we've got the Trader Joe's raw almond butter.
Joe's
let's
first.
try that one first.
Yes, obviously. Oh geez, I didn't mean to get that much.
It's very runny.
It is. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Almond butter, obviously. Very good, slightly sweet. Obviously has a nutty flavor. Yeah. All in all.
We have a super sniffer here.
Yeah, he's very interested.
Oh, you want to lick it?
Don't worry, we're not going to reuse that spoon.
Definitely not. Okay.
All right, so now let's
try our fancy.
Here, I'll throw mine away too. There you go. Our fancy new one. It's like almost like a non-Newtonian dilated fluid.
Huh?
Yeah. Mmm. Okay. All right. Oh no, I like this way more than I like this. This is good. This is amazing.
Yes, it is actually. I think because it's roasted, it probably has a bit of a difference, but it's really good. I mean, I would definitely use that. I would definitely make it again just because I had a lot of fun making it. And it's just something cool to be like, I made my own almond butter.
That is trippy.
It's very tasty. It's kind of dangerously tasty. But the real test is, Ollie, do you want some? What if he doesn't want it?
Oh, he's going to want it.
Oh boy. Scout is on the couch and she just popped her head up like, huh? She's like, what is he getting? Here you go, Scout. Scout, come here. No, she's not coming.
Scotty, come to daddy.
Oh, fine. She comes, whatever.
Oh.
This is my bud. This is Oliver.
That is Scout approved right there.
He's got peanut butter crazy.
Oh, it's fine. We're good.
Yay.
Yes, so this one to me tastes way better. But
yes, it tastes better. I think we need to work on the texture. But what I am most curious about is, and I want to hear from you guys, how do you make your own almond butter?
Yeah.
What do you do? Do you add stuff to it? Do you roast them? Do you not roast them? Have you figured out how to make raw almond butter without roasting it? And
are we missing something?
Yeah, are we missing something?
We really want your suggestions on what we can do.
We can do a follow-up for this video that is whatever you guys suggest the best ways to make almond butter. So let us know in the comments because we are very new at this, obviously.
Yeah.
Think we did a good job for our first attempt.
Not bad.
But that's basically all we got, I think.
Wait, no, that's not all we got. I believe there was some math involved.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. So I actually was really excited because I was going to compare which is cheaper. Is it cheaper to make your own or is it cheaper to buy it? This one has 16 ounces and this was 16 ounces of almonds. So they're about the same amount. This one would be a little more if we hadn't snuck a few of the almonds.
True.
But the raw, unsalted, nothing added almonds were $4.99 at Trader Joe's. And this cost $5.99, the pre-made. So to me, $1 per jar, because we don't use that much almond butter.
No, we do not.
I don't know how we're gonna use all this. For us to go through actually both of these, it'll probably take several months. So
several, yeah.
We'll probably have to we need to figure out how long this one will last. I wonder if you can freeze it.
I have no idea.
Let us know, have you tried it? I don't know. But yeah, so as a $1 difference, to me, that's not enough difference to say, oh, I'm gonna make my own from now on to save money.
Yeah.
But just for being a cool thing that you can make with your Vitamix, why not?
I would continue making this purely for taste alone, though.
But it could just be...
To me, this just tastes so much better than this.
Well, it could just be because it's roasted, but yeah, that's true.
Then we're making roasted almond butter from going forward.
All right. Anyway, that's all we have, except for, of course, check out all the links below in our description to the blog post about this. Make sure you check out our social media. We love the Instagram and all that stuff. So there's links below. And Brian, what do you have to tell them?
I would say if you have not subscribed, please do so. We would love it if you would join our little community here and interact with us on YouTube. But also click that bell notification next to it. It'll give you all of the notifications for whenever we post a new video. Either way, I think that's all we got. We will see you next time on Krocks in the Kitchen. Bye-bye.
Bye. You're an idiot. Stop. Stop it.